Hello everyone and welcome to the TGN World of Warcraft guide with Rubicon. So today I'm going to be giving you Magmaw 25-man in normal mode. Now as I mentioned several times, I'm actually currently raiding as Holy, but I haven't really released any raiding videos yet because I've been stacking them up and I think it's time, oh well, might as well just release them, start showing people what 25-man raiding is all about and stuff like that, basically. I've never really introduced Out of Ashes. Out of Ashes is semi-hardcore guild. Actually, Quickie announces it as a casual guild because we really only raid 3 nights a week. But we are very demanding when it comes to raiding. You really have to bring your A game, otherwise you might just get kicked off the raid, which I have seen happen a few times. Because basically, if you don't, the way that you prepare yourself for a raid, in my opinion, reflects how much commitment you're putting into that said raid. Like if you don't bring flasks, or you don't bring food, or you're not completely ready, you don't know the basic tactics of the boss. I mean, you're basically just asking to get your ass kicked. I mean, it's just the way it is. But anyways, regarding this particular boss, I'm not sure if you're noticing or not, but we're using a pretty slack strategy for the range. You can pretty much stand wherever you want, and we handle the pillar of light, pillar of flame, wherever it comes, and we basically cover it up with 100 traps and make sure to slow those adds down and have our range and nuke them down. The melee stands on the left side of the boss and the tanks stand on the right side of the boss. The tanks will swap whenever Magmaw happens to chew up on one of them, and that's about it. So as a Holy Paladin, there's actually a pretty good strategy that you can do on this boss, which is whenever he exposes his head, you make sure to come over to his head and beat him up with your melee weapon, because you will get a crap ton of mana back, like I've mentioned in previous videos, using Seal of Insight. Basically, just come over here, judge him, beat the crap out of him. It's pretty damn sweet. If you're a melee DPS, there's a little something extra that you gotta do in this fight, which is whenever he jumps forward and it says the message exposed his pincers, you have to jump up on top of the boss and you will get a new ability, which is the ability to use the hooks that are on the ceiling. And basically what you got to do is you got to click 1, and that's going to be the ability, and it's going to give you a targeting reticule, and you have to target that hook on the ground. And eventually, if everybody does this correctly, the boss will get his head smashed on that hook, expose his head, and everybody can do a whole blast of DPS on his face. As you can see, there's lots of AoE damage in here. Make sure to make good use of your Holy Radiance if you are a Paladin. If you're another kind of healer, I don't really know much about other healers, but use whatever AoE you got whenever you can. Just don't overdo it. Make sure that you keep your mana. I'm not sure if other healers can regain mana by beating on the boss, but if you can, the best time to do it is whenever it says he exposes his head, which is in this case right now, and you will notice that I am actually running in and getting ready to have my own little beating session, opening up a little can of whoop ass on the boss, because when his head is down, he's not going to be making any damage. This is on the normal version though. As Out of Ashes progresses into heroic modes, I will be making sure to make heroic versions of these videos. Now, we raid 25-man because we like raiding 25-man more than 10-man because you get more people involved. It's a little bit more challenging to get everyone to really sync up, but it's good fun. Like I've said before, we're pretty much using a very loose strategy for the range. We let them stay wherever they want, and we handle the Pillar of Flame wherever it comes, using our hunters to CC down the mobs and then the range to AoE it down. And that's pretty much it for the strategy on this boss. You basically have the whole spike thing, which is if you're a melee, you want to jump up on top of the boss when he says exposes his pincers, grab the hook, chain it down to the spike. If you're a healer, you stand behind with the range. Make sure you dodge the adds and dodge the Pillar of Flames. And whenever you get a chance to regenerate, and whenever the message comes that says Magmaw stumps forward exposing his head, that's your chance to regenerate mana. I know that other healers have other things that they can do to regenerate mana. Well, basically when he exposes his head is when he takes less damage, so it's a pretty sweet time to regenerate some mana. If you're a paladin, just go on the boss and beat the living snot out of him, judge the crap out of him, judge whenever and always when it's possible. Make sure that you judge. Like I've said on previous videos, judging is a very important part of Paladin rotation. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this boss. We got him down in here. This was actually one of our first few attempts. Like I said, we're not really a hardcore guild. We're only raiding 3 nights a week. But we take pride in having quality over quantity, which means we have lots of quality fun in our raids, even when we're wiping, which in all fairness, in my opinion, wiping is a part of World of Warcraft. Things should not be like it was in Wrath of the Lich King, where pretty much Blizzard was almost against people wiping. People need to wipe. They need to experience defeat in order to have victory and success feel so much better. It's a necessary part of raiding. There's also another part of that I haven't mentioned throughout the fight, which is this part right here where you see these gases coming from the floor. That basically means he's going to smash his face in against wherever those gases are, and you want to make sure to always dodge that stuff. So if you see gases, move to the other side of the room. If you see gases on your side of the room, move to the other side of the room. It's pretty damn easy. Make sure you don't get hit by his head whenever he's doing that crap. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Leave us some feedback in the form of a comment. And I would also like to let you know that TGN.TV now also has a general gaming news section for our website, which is news.tgn.tv. And if you want to know news about other types of games and other stuff that we cover, make sure to go there, news.tgn.tv. And I will see you guys on the next one.